Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4, The Greene Family Legacy. And we are right where we left off last time. I was going to play through a little bit and move onward to Fern's birthday, which we're going to celebrate tomorrow, but I realized it's just too awesome an opportunity to be able to see the fallout from the fire that just happened. So yes, if you guys remember, Pine came home with a new science instrument. He was so excited to show it off to the family. He was going to transform some of the kids' toys into something cool, and he kind of set the house on fire. So Devin, you can see how happy Devin is about that right now. So she really wants to see that tool absolutely out of the house. So Pine is actually going to be giving it to his aunt, Lily, because I think it makes a lot of sense for Lily, our space smuggler, to somehow have her hands on an item that can change objects into other objects. And I think it'll be really fun for Lily to have it so she can try to use it in order to earn enough simoleons that she'll be able to open up that science center that she wants to do, the Space Research Center, SISA. Sims International Space Agency. So we're working on that with Lily, but all of the kids need to go back inside and hopefully go to bed now. So we're going to send the kidlets off to bed. All right. And then there's Fern. You can see, that two of the kids, you can really see their personalities starting to shine through. Amber and Aspen are very unhappy about this turn of events, but Fern is actually pretty laid back and she's like, hey, at least we're all outside now. And her younger siblings are not having any of it. And Devin is actually going to go inside. We're going to let her take a bubble bath to try to calm down. And Pine knows what he needs to do. He needs to make, he in that moment when he realized that the fire had happened, that he had caused it, that he just isn't feeling fulfilled from work, he is going to take a risk. He doesn't really know how this is going to work out, but he is going to quit his job right this second. All right, there we go. So he just quit his scientist career, and we should go ahead and we'll change his outfit. Let's go ahead and put him into like some day clothes. There we go. Kind of like dad day clothes. Oh, that's so awesome. That's a really great dad outfit. All right. And we'll send him inside. I think Devin kind of has had it up to here with the house being messy. Pine had to come home and clean it up as soon as he got home. And she's had it up to here with like just how chaotic everything has been, especially because she has really worked her bunny hunkers off to get the garden up and going and looking good and coming up with these business plans, and she hasn't even been able to open her business yet. So I think that Pine is really deciding that he's going to try something new. They have enough funds to be able to take this risk of hopefully being able to do something else. So he quit his job. I think he and Devin kind of need to have a very long talk. Maybe they can come out and enjoy Devin's beautiful garden, or I really should say the family's beautiful garden, which needs to have so many more of these perfect lemon trees. I am so excited to actually get Devin's little lemonade cafe, like her little, it's just going to be like a cozy, almost, I wouldn't say boutique, but just upscale lemonade cafe like you would find in a really ritzy, fancy area that's also kind of got those bohemian urban vibes, kind of like where I live. As we were talking, the lemons are ready to harvest. Sweet timing, lemons, sweet timing. I guess I should say sour timing. Ha ha ha. That was terrible, Seri. You should be ashamed of yourself. All right, and it looks like we have a monster under the bed. Oh man. Don't bother your dad. I think that she would be feeling a little bit disillusioned with her dad. Is Fern gonna wake up? Fern, don't wake up. All right, so Fern is sleeping through the monster. It's just this little one who's feeling very uncomfortable. So we'll let her go ahead and read something. I think she's just going to be irritated at the monster. It makes sense that she would kind of have bad dreams right now too. Hopefully she'll ignore it. And she can't go to bed again until like 40 minutes have passed because of the monster. So she's going to stay up reading My Piso Cat Polka. Hopefully she can... Oh, come on. Don't pay attention to the monster. Oh, are you feeling sick too? Man, I'm sorry, Amber. Amber is just not having a good day either. I mean, when your dad sets the house on fire, that would disillusion you about quite a few things in life, I imagine. So hopefully she'll be able to stay and rest up here. And little Aspen looks like he is safely tucked away in his room. I really actually love his room a lot. It actually turned out a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. And I really love how many of you guys actually enjoyed watching the building on camera. So thank you. I do need to tilt his chair because I did test it out earlier and he couldn't sit in an awesome gummy chair. So I'm going to turn it a little bit. But thank you guys so much. I was so surprised at how many of you liked seeing the building on camera. So we'll be doing a lot more of that in the future. But oh no, and she has woken up. Oh, all right. So she woke up, I think, because of the monster. And we can actually, I'm not sure how long it lasts, but after she sees monsters, I found out you can actually send sim kids over and they can draw on their table and they can draw pictures of monsters. So I'm going to go ahead and let her draw a picture of a monster to kind of get her fear of the monster out of her system. And possibly get over the fact that, there's still ash on the floor from her carpet catching on fire that her dad did. Oh my gosh. I'm glad the rest of the kids' toy room hasn't caught on fire. But I hope little Fern can enjoy drawing for just a little bit more because she is actually going to be aging up next episode. I want to start season 3, you guys. So we're going to be starting season 3 of the Greene Family Legacy. And there's going to be a lot of changes that I'm super excited about. We're going to be doing more episodes where I just do detail work, like making sure to build lots and adding in details, kind of like build a city challenge details, the challenges and the special rules I make up for my gameplay, like I used to do for my Sims 2 Let's Play, which I still daydream about and love the memory of, by the way. So we're going to be coming up with all sorts of special things that we're going to be doing for our Sims. How are these two? All right, is Pine going to come to bed? Is that what he's doing? I think that Devin would like very sleepily murmur at him that he smells like smoke and he would like come over. I'm going to transform the shower. Oh boy, buddy, you could get in so much trouble for that. He could instant upgrade. You know what? Let's have him take a thoughtful shower. And yeah, I'm going to have him take a thoughtful shower so he can really think about things. He's feeling super confident because he defeated the fire. And I'm going to say he's feeling a little bit confident at realizing that he just needed to get a new job. So, and we're also going to put the baby bassinet away for now because Devin really wants season 3. We're actually going to make things interesting because I'm going to be introducing the idea of actually having fertility rates for my female and male Sims. And so we're going to introduce fertility rates. Devin's getting a little bit older, so we'll have to see if they need to go to a fertility clinic, but making a fertility clinic where you can go and get fertility massages, the fertility elixir that the herbalism skill provides. And I think there's a couple other things, like there's actually boost that your Sims can get. So I'm going to say your Sims have to go if they, come on. I always forget where the store is. There we go. The reward store. But I'm going to say if my Sims go to the, there, it's somewhere down here. There we go. Fertile. So my Sims will have to go and meet with a doctor at the fertility clinic in order to get the fertile ability. And I forget that triplets is actually something that can happen in the game, but I think that would be really fun. And then the doctor would have to recommend like all of these things that would fulfill their aspirations, like they do in those fertility blogospheres all the time, like avoid caffeine, make sure you do plenty of yoga, make sure you only eat green beans on a Tuesday. Like they tell you really ridiculous things. Sometimes it works, so I'm not dissing that, and I don't want to make light of anybody's fertility issues, but I think it'd be an interesting dynamic to add into my Sims game. And I think it would be fun because then I would send my Sims couples over there. If they're a couple, it could be a single, it could be a trio, I don't know, whoever wants to go and have some babies, they can go to the fertility clinic and they can go and talk to the doctor, and the doctor can like recommend a walk in the park, and it may have to do like we'll go on a walk in the park and then try to fill as many of their aspiration points as possible to unlock this, and it'll all be tied into that. So that's something I want to introduce into season 3. So pretty excited about that. I also want to introduce my Simbler into season 3 so we can keep track of everybody's aspirations, and we can keep track of everybody's skills and their personality traits especially. So I'm super excited about that too. Are you just about ready to go to bed, honey? Oh my gosh, you still have an hour? Oh, it's still there? Oh, okay. Your dad's going to have to come up and spray the monster under the bed. And there is a special mod we will be installing, actually. And I think that Pine would check in on all the kids to make sure they're getting enough sleep and clean up the mess that's over here, especially because he doesn't have work in the morning. He probably feels a little guilty and wants to take good care of his family, you know? All right. I think the monster's finally gone. Nope, it's still lingering. Oh my gosh. All right, Pine, come on up. You don't need your scrubs anymore. At the end of the episode, I think we'll actually change Pine's outfits because he is also getting ready to transition pretty soon. It doesn't say too soon because I have aging slowed down really well, but I'm going to say that season 3, Pine and Devin are both going to transition into adults. So we'll make that happen too. All right. Poor little Amber cannot get any rest right now because of this monster. So asked to spray monster under the bed. Pine, you're going to stick around here. Did she just put that where? Oh, up here. She threw the book up onto the shelf. I didn't know they could do that. So I thought she like tucked it inside of her bunny. And I was like, what do you have hiding in there, Amber? All right. Oh, come on, Pine. You've got to help her out. She's feeling really upset about this. Can you spray the monster under the bed? Come over here. Spray that monster. There we go. Oh, that's so adorable. Because Pine, it's really cute. Because if you come over to him, like the kids can all see the monster under the bed. But then if you switch to an adult, dun dun dun, it disappears. So Pine can't see, even though it's the same situation, Pine can't see the monster. But Amber's going to feel better. That's just so adorable. And there is actually a mod, as I started to say just a moment ago, where you can download a special item that's like a little guardian that you can put in your SimKids rooms, and you can disable the monster for the night, which I think is very useful. So there we go. Are you feeling a little better? All right, so she should feel better now. So now she can go to sleep. And then I think Pine's going to go ahead. Oh, wake up. Okay, so he can't. She's sleepwalking. That's adorable. Fern is sleepwalking. All right, I think it's time for you to get out of the way, Dad, because she's sleepwalking her way to her bed because she's very tired. Oh, and look at that. She drew a picture of the scary monster. Ah, that's so cool. I wonder how long that lasts. Like, can you only draw a picture of the monster when the monster's like actually in the room? I'm not sure, but I think that Pine would see that and be a little bit sad. Like, oh, my kids have been having such a hard time. So he's probably thinking he needs to start staying at home. He's never really felt super confident in his job as a medical person or as a doctor. But what we're going to do with him is we're actually going to have him spend time with his auntie-in-law, I suppose. Okay, we'll have to have him throw that away too. With his aunt, Zoe. He's going to start spending time with Zoe and her joy club, and he's going to realize he really wants to use his good trait to help people. And so, where the heck? When I switch between all of the different games, the different versions of Sims so often, sometimes it takes me a second to figure out which one I'm looking at and where all the tabs are. But because he has the good trait and the bookworm trait and the handy trait, I like the idea that he likes to try to fix things, and he's also very friendly. So I think that we would have Pine join the politician career. So that's one of the things I want to do for season 3 of our amazing legacy challenge. I can't believe it's like lasted over 2 years. Is I want to get the Simbler up and going so you guys can keep track of the Sims and their stories easier, and I can have lots of outtakes. I have been so enviously watching the awesome Build a City challenges. Oh no, Pine, we'll get you some medicine. It makes sense that he'd be getting sick because he's kind of exhausted right now. But I have been enviously reading and watching the Build a City challenges and all of the customized, amazing varieties they come in several different people's live journals. They have blog spots. They've got Tumblrs. It's amazing. And I really want to pull that back into my gameplay because that's how I started with that kind of stuff. And I really love it. I'm going to let him go ahead and finish this cookie because he'd be like, why not finish eating some of Mom's cookies? Because Iris actually made that. And then we'll let him go to sleep after that, I think. Yeah, because he's super tired. Oh my goodness. So Pine's had a big day. He's made some big decisions, and I'm really looking forward to all my plans for season 3. Fertility clinic, the Simbler, new ways to play the city. Oh, and as I was mentioning, because he's a very friendly guy and he wants to fix things and help people, and he's going to be spending time with Zoe and her joy club, he's going to start thinking about possibly entering politics. And like I said before, it's going to be kind of almost by accident, like offering to help out at the PTA because now he's got time, since he's kind of half stay-at-home dad, or more like becoming the stay-at-home dad, and Devin is going to start revving up and becoming the businesswoman. So they're kind of like swapping places. Well, he's going to like just kind of get into it casually, like, oh yeah, I'll help out at the PTA. And then the next thing you know, he's going to be like, oh, okay, somebody needs to lead this neighborhood like council. And then it's the like community council, the city council, and it just builds up from there. Oh no, Amber. What? Amber? No, Amber. Okay, and I definitely need to get that special thing. Okay, we're definitely going to be getting the little guardian dolls because this is kind of ridiculous. Oh, no, and she's going to wake up her mom? Yeah, I don't think that Devin's going to be very happy about that, but I think that Pine is going to be so busy and distracted. He better put those items back. I had that decorated so cute with clutter. Hey, Pine, what'd you do with all my adorable clutter? And actually, like, cluttering episodes are going to be something for fun. Yes, he put it back. I'm so relieved. I was so worried he was going to, like, get rid of all of it. Oh, there we go. All right. She's so upset. All right, Devin, hang in there. All right, nope. I guess she's telling her daughter she's going to have to wait because she has to go to the bathroom. And she's like, no, Mom, I really need you. I need you to focus, Mom. All right, hang in there. And I think Pine's going to go to sleep. All right. She wants to go see what's happening. All right, and Devin can go spray the monster under the bed this time. But I don't think she'd be very amused to have been woken up by this. So that may actually be something that she starts selling. I have been thinking that it would be really fun. She's still mad about the fire. Can't blame her, and she doesn't really know that Pine actually quit his job as a scientist to stay home and help her out with the kids and the house and the family business yet. So that'll be something she finds out tomorrow when he has time to tell her in the morning. But yeah, I was actually thinking that Devin, there's actually a lifetime want that she rolled to run 3 top-level businesses. And so I was thinking one of her businesses, goodness, Devin, that booty, but one of the businesses will actually be the lemonade cafe, like the upscale lemonade cafe. And then another business will actually be a child's boutique. So like an eco-friendly, high-quality, all organic fibers, etc., child's boutique that she can run, and we can sell these little guardian things and like eco-friendly toys. You know what I mean? Like those really ritzy places where people who have a lot of money can go and spend. Oh, and that's kind of telling that Fern actually is running for her dad before her mom. Interesting. Talk to the monster under the bed. Well, he's been sprayed away. Oh dear. And the kids are going to be up for a little while, so they can tell make-believe stories. I think Devin would be like, go to bed, kids. Take a mud bath. Can she do that with her bath she has down here? Thoughtful shower. You know what? I want to get a kind of shower where she could take a mud bath, because that would be pretty fun. Still, it was only worth $27. That's how old that tub is. Well, I'm not going to feel bad for it then. All right. And we'll get her a nice tub that she can take a mud bath in, because that sounds amazing. But yeah, one of the things that Devin can sell at her upscale child's boutique is not only clothes, but maybe like handmade, one of a kind, super fancy children's guardians to defeat bad dreams, with maybe some incense as well. So kind of one of those, you know, kind of upscale, very rich hippie boutiques. That's the best way I can describe it. And that's kind of what I'm going for with pretty much everything Devin puts her fingers on. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I think Devin would probably want to open some businesses in the city. Not sure if she'd be able to, but I think that would be interesting. I'm going to let her go ahead and take a mud bath. A mud bath sounds very hippie-ish, if you ask me. So I'm pretty sure she would enjoy a good mud bath. All right. And then the girls can enjoy just kind of hanging out for a little while and telling each other stories about the monster under the bed until they're ready to go to bed again. I wonder if Fern will actually see the monster under the bed. Oh, and she wants to go hug her mom. That's so sweet. Too bad her mom is actually headed off to do like a mud bath. All right, so you do that, and then can you sleep? Then you can do that. And now Fern is uncomfortable because of the monster under the bed again. So what should I have Fern do? Can she draw more things? Draw all 5 pictures on the activity table. Well, we'll drag the monster picture over here. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess you can always draw the monster, and I just didn't realize that. Let's try a vehicle. Maybe she can draw a rocket ship to get away from the monster. But yeah, I think Devin would love opening up some sort of, oh, look at that, mud bath. Oh, yeah. There you go, Devin. Some sort of boutiques in the big city. I think she would be kind of like that person. So I hope I make sense when I talk about the style of shops that she wants to run. Very expensive lemonade cafe. I guess like some places you can go, like I know there are places in Los Angeles where you can go in for a cup of coffee that costs like $60 and people go because it's kind of a status symbol. That's what I mean by the kind of places that she may have available, the kind of businesses she plans on running. because she is a bit of a snob, but I like playing the snob trait now and then. I like trying to make it so that my Sims aren't always perfect and that my Sims have some pretty fun character issues. So I'm looking forward to all of it. And yeah, once we end season 2 with Fern growing up and becoming a teenager next time, then it may be where like several of our episodes are just dedicated towards setting up new places inside of, in fact, I'm kind of planning for the whole month of October actually to be several episodes of Sims 4 where we're just doing like decoration and detail like that. What's this? Grab olive and cheese plate. You're okay, little one. You work on that vehicle. Well, where I'm planning on like pretty much all of October, I want to spend time trying to get to the point where we can just update everything. Go through all the houses, give them good updates, give my Simlies some updates so that they've got the right outfits on. What can we do with this? Put in the inventory, I think. There we go. And are you hungry? I think you wouldn't know your mom is having a mud bath, so you would sneak downstairs. And Fern would 100% go for a cookie. She would definitely get cookies or, cupcakes even better that her grandma has left here. That's her rebellious trait, rebelling against her mom by always eating nummy snacks and kind of every now and then not doing what she's supposed to, because she does have a little bit of a rebel trait in her. All right, off she goes for a cupcake. And I don't think she knows that her mom is awake this early in the morning. Oh, and now Devin is feeling super confident. Look at her. She's looking good, wearing her outfit. See what I mean? Like, she would sell this kind of stuff at her boutique. And I do want her to run an upscale, like, women's boutique in the future where she can sell, like, a lot of jewelry or fancy clothes. So we'll send her in and she can go ahead. Charisma. Maybe update social network to kind of talk about the way that there was a fire last night and then Fern is sneaking down the stairs to grab a cupcake instead of the morning green juice smoothie that she normally has to have. There you go, Fern. You eat that cupcake. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said last time, already all of the traits that I randomized for my Sims 4 Sims have added so much to their personalities. Like knowing that when Fern comes down to get this cupcake, it's part of her rebellious trait because she's kind of rebelling against her mom's strict, like, you can only have so much of an intake of X and Y. And is that cupcake full of chia seeds and secretly have a lot of sweet potato puree? Like, that's Devin. Because that's kind of like her personality. All right, we're going to have her come over here. What else can we do on the computer? I feel like open notebook. You can do stuff on the web, actually. Research, gardening pickup lines. No, workout tips, research. I think we should do a little bit of gardening research because there is a practical side. In fact, I'm thinking she might even try hiring out a gardener to take care of the family garden, but it would belong to the family. So I could see that happening. Oh yes, and the perfect grapes are ready to harvest too. We're going to have so much fun with that. It's going to be really interesting. I could see Grandpa and Grandma coming over to help out with this quite often. All right. Well, I'm really proud about that. But yeah, we'll have lots of episodes where we just kind of focus on little builds that we'll do or detail work and fun custom content that I stumble on, like building the fertility clinic, building the farmer's market, things that I've really wanted to have as places and parts of our city and big place elements in our game, because I want to see this expand and become like a really awesome build a city challenge with a lot more depth and organization to it. So season 3 is going to be awesome. Pretty much the whole month of October, I think I will do videos on setting everything up and getting ready so that when the city living expansion comes out, we can kind of kick off season 3 with city living and whatever surprises it's going to have for us. All right, little Fern, now what do you want to do? The monster under the bed isn't there anymore. She wants to start a club gathering of the Ribbit Society. I forgot Tony and Michelle are even in it. Oh, and what's going to happen to Fern? I think she's going to age out of the Ribbit Society. But the good news is she may age out of the Ribbit Society, but she may be able to join a biology club for her extracurricular activity in high school. So that'll be really interesting. I think all of my Sims for the high schools that they go at, unless they're going to be rebels and refuse to attend, will be required to actually go to extracurricular activities. So we'll make clubs for extracurricular activities. I think it's going to be really awesome. We're going to have a fun time. Oh, and he woke up with a memory of the fire. Oh, he's so stressed. Oh my gosh. Did I give you those clothes? I don't think I gave you those clothes. He's got little kitten slippers on. Aspen, you've got so much personality already, even though you're just a teensy one. He's practically just a kindergartner at this stage. So he's really quite adorable right now. And that's the other thing. I will also be using the Build a City Challenge stuff to actually, and let's see if he wants to. What does he want to do? He just wants to take a shower because he's feeling tense. So let's let him take a thoughtful shower because he's going to think about the events of last night. And we do have to fix up this bathroom too. But the other thing that I'm going to start doing in season 3 is keeping track of the days so that our Sims can try to stay at the right age range. And I'll kind of make different stages where my Sims are like very young children. And then I'll make another stage where my Sims are kind of children, and then preteen. So there'll be 3 childhood stages, and we'll try to change up what's in their rooms. We'll try to change up their outfits and their style like tremendously to follow along with that look of being kind of a like elementary school student, then being, well, more like a kindergarten, first grade, second grader, and then being a elementary school student, and then being a preteen, and then they can become a teenager, and we'll play it from there. And I may even make them like young awkward. We could call it the gawky stage of being a teenager. And then we can have it. Can he like try to calm down? There we go. I'm gonna have him try to calm down at this mirror, which isn't even in the right place. So I need to really redo this bathroom too. But we'll do that. We'll do some building episodes together. All right, there you go, little Aspen. You can do it. I think he would definitely talk to the mirror quite often, actually. So, like, practice speech after this. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, we'll try to even make certain behavior patterns or certain clubs that we'll only have for when, like, a kid is a young child versus when they're a preteen, or when a teenager is at gawky stage versus older teen stage. So, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, Fern, for instance, we might say she's, like, in junior high, and so it might be something kind of fun, like maybe biology explorers, that, you know, that balance between being a playful kid and being a more serious teen would be the club she'd be in. But then when she turns into an older teen, then she would officially join something really more formal sounding, like the biological society or the biology research. Whoops-a-daisy. All right, well, we're not gonna actually let her go to school, or him or her, so hang on. We're actually going to cancel out of that because the kids are staying home from school today in order to enjoy Fern's birthday at the aquarium. So next time we will be going, look at that, she knows where she's headed. We will be going with Fern to the aquarium and aging her up and officially moving into season 3 with generation 3. I'm still actually quite proud that Fern has gotten so old. So yeah, we'll be moving into generation 3 and season 3 formally with Fern turning into a teenager. So I look forward to sharing all of that with you guys. I have so many ideas bubbling around in my head. It's going to feel really good to actually get some of them done. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.